What's up guys, Nolan here, and today I wanted to drop a bit of a discussion topic on you guys about the full release of Escape from Tarkov, because there's a lot of stuff going on that not everybody is catching after the fact that we got a 1.0 as in a release trailer back in June, in case you missed that. So a bit to talk about today, but first, if you are watching this up to 12 hours after it's been posted, I will be live on Twitch with drops for Escape from Tarkov. The rare drops are fixed, and because we've been completing the streamer tasks, they should be better overall quality. So if you want some free stuff in game for keeping a tab open, or just want to come hang out, come by the stream, link on the screen and in the description. So the discussion topic that I want to bring up today was full release for Escape from Tarkov. Most of this will be speculation on my part, but for good reason, based on the fact that BSG have both constantly been saying that they want to release the game for the last 2 years now, while literally releasing a 1.0 trailer back in June. So what's up? Why don't we have a timeline or ideas or anything really? This is where the speculation starts, and it won't be too surprising for most of you. I think they're just not ready yet, and they're struggling to get the tech working on the timeline that they wanted. But we were talking about this in chat yesterday, and some people think they're just being sneaky as hell, while also being a bit skeptical on their end whether they're going to be ready in time or not, as per usual with BSG. So some people that actually understand all the information think that they're like hiding it and doing the usual right up until the last second, nobody really knows what's going on until it's completely ready, which I have to say does make a bit of sense. But for full release, would they actually want to do that for a full actual release? And after thinking about it some more, maybe that might end up working out. I don't know anybody else in the world in terms of, a game studio that would want to do something like this, or could do something like this and have it work. But damn, if there was one studio that could make this work, I guess it would be BSG, because that's what they're used to. That's what they do. We know there's a massive release coming around New Year's, because we always have a massive release around New Year's, and we're used to not knowing what's in it up until the hours before the patch goes live. Meanwhile, we have a trailer, we have a bunch of the tech, which we'll get to in a second. It's not that crazy of a thought to think, would they do it? Would they just drop a 1.0 on us that soon? So let's get into it. I speculate that they were counting on Unity 22 to be ready for this patch, and then something happened that made them push it significantly. Enough for them to have this trailer ready for June, and potentially even the wipe, and then make them want to not call it a release trailer yet, still release that trailer. Now, I understand they said that the wipe would be early August, but I mean when they started production of this trailer, which would have been way sooner than that. They're probably... I wouldn't be surprised if they started working on this trailer back in like March. That's what I mean. So they could have just held on to that trailer. They didn't need to tease that like that at that moment, I would think, unless for some reason they felt the need to get us hyped up, which those random weekend events did start up around that time, but that's it. Then we have this wipes drops events on Twitch, where there's not one, not two, but 3 separate events going on. The base game drops wrap up tonight, while the arena drops start for the whole category tomorrow, and there's another set of drops coming for that Kappa item container and some other stuff sometime in early September. So next month, which might be both. We actually don't know exactly what's going on with that one yet. I'm starting to think they're trying to keep the hype rolling for TwitchCon, which was likely the plan all along when they thought the game would release sooner around that trailer time. While on that subject, for those who don't know, BSG are a major sponsor for TwitchCon. They're going to have a massive presence there. Last year, they had a lot to talk about around Arena and for the game in general. I'm assuming the exact same is going to be for this year. So they did manage to get the map-to-map travel in the game, which will be vital for the full release. So it's good that we have a way of testing that. For those who don't know, the campaign after release will need to do exactly what Marathon Mode asks us to do, which is go from map to map attempting to escape from Tarkov, something we didn't have before. With Unity 22 not ready yet, I'm not sure where that puts us in 3 months, with the next planned wipe coming at that time. The most recent roadmap put this wipe in early August, while when they released it, they verbally said that they planned to wipe in the winter, as always, around New Year, but didn't show it on the roadmap, and we haven't gotten any word since. We just have this new game mode that will be required for release with the map-to-map travel. Posturing that suggests there's something big coming with all the Twitch drops and a literal 1.0 trailer, but that's it. So are they doing this like they've been doing it with the wipes, except for full release? Are they just not telling us what's actually coming until the very last second in normal BSG fashion? Or are they just not ready yet and this is going to be another wipe with a bunch of different content and they didn't know exactly what would be in it, so they just haven't told us yet? If we get anything big, they'll say it at TwitchCon this year, so I'm glad I'll be able to be there thanks to you guys. For all I know, that's the big thing. They've got another release trailer. They've got a bunch of stuff to tell us about how the campaign's going to work, maybe some new bosses, a bunch of new content, things like that. But again, can't say this enough. Let me know what you guys think. And you can do that yourself by coming by the stream. Again, if you're watching this and it says anything from just now to 12 hours, I am live with drops and I will raid somebody else that has drops to keep them going for you. Link on the screen and in the description. Otherwise, guys, you know the drill. Thanks to everybody on Patreon, the members here on YouTube, and the subs on Twitch for getting me to TwitchCon this year. Check out my other channels for other games right here. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching and I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.